It is a lot harder coming up with video ideas than I thought it would be. Here I am. This is, I think, the 6th video I made on this channel. I've had a few interactions with some people in the community that are just starting out like me. Pretty nice people. I wanted to thank you guys, you know, whoever's actually watching. If you actually aren't the few friends and other people that I directly showed this channel to, I really appreciate it, because I looked back and most of my earlier vlogs are fucking boring as hell. So I'm wearing a hat because my hair has gotten so long that I pretty much have a white afro. That's pretty much what it looks like. But today I just felt like wearing this age-old hoodie that I've had since I was like 17. So there's like 2 or 3 things I wanted to bring up in between my fucking camera zooming in and out and or blurring on the fucking screen. So this week I watched 2 awesome movies. The first was The East, and it has Alexander Skarsgård in it. It's got that chick from Juno, can't remember her name, Ellen Page, that's it. It's got her in it. The main character, I don't know who she was. I'm not familiar with that actress. But it's basically about an eco-terrorist group that targets large corporations that have done inhumane things, I guess is the best way to put it. Not going to spoil it for anyone who is interested in watching. So I will tell you one thing. The first scene is pretty cool. Basically what they do is they try and get these corporations back with their own medicine. And an example of that was the very beginning scene where they're basically attacking a CEO of a large oil company, I think it was, who had dumped a bunch of crude into the oceanic. They take oil and they pour it through the ventilation of his house, so it's pouring through all the vents and going everywhere. I thought that was really clever for an intro for a movie. And the whole movie is like, it has a bunch of stuff like that. It basically follows a woman, I don't know, I think she's like an agent in a security firm or something. Or I think she might be the FBI, I don't know. Shows how much I pay attention to these movies. But still, I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. The second one I watched was with a couple friends. It was called Interstellar. Probably people have heard of that movie. It's a sci-fi movie. It follows this guy who basically is leaving his family to go on a mission to find a habitable planet, because Earth is full of this dust that is making people suffocate or will kill them. So he's tasked with piloting the ship to go and find a habitable planet. Unfortunately, it's in a black hole. One of my favorite parts about the movie are the robots. They're like blocks of like, they're literally just like, they look like a wall, and they walk with like these big metal blocks, and you'll see if you watch the movie. Actually, one of my favorite characters was the robot Tars. He's pretty funny. The movie is long as fuck. It's like 3 hours, but it's definitely worth it. Last thing on this little update, I went to go get my passport this week, or apply for a passport. I have a lot of social anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety in general, to be honest. So just doing something small like that is a big thing to me. But when I went down there, it was really easy. The people were really nice and all that. But I had the application already filled out because I just printed it offline. They took my picture down there. I looked like a thug with my black hoodie on. And it was all pretty simple until I went to the desk to pay, because I had to do it in a money order. I had called earlier that day and they're like, yeah, you can pay with debit. It's like, no, you can't pay with debit. It was confusing. I don't fucking know. But I eventually filled that out, and then they're like in the middle of it, like we have all the information stapled together. You know, my birth certificate. They saw my driver's license, all my proof of U.S. citizenship, and then the lady at the desk is like, we have a problem, and I was like, oh no, what is it? And she's like, this isn't your original birth certificate. It is a copy. Now, I have only seen my birth certificate like once in my entire life, so I didn't know what an official one even fucking looked like. But I guess it has like a seal on the back or whatnot, and I was like, oh god, I have no idea where that is. And the lady looked I wouldn't say she looked upset. She just didn't really seem like she knew what to do, and I didn't know what to do. It was quite a little fucking disaster. And then the other clerk at the desk was basically like, you know, you can probably get that printed out at City Hall. You can probably go see the city clerk, and they will print out a certified birth certificate for you, or a copy of your birth certificate. So I went all the way down there, and it was all within like an hour of them closing, the post office anyway. So I had to do it all really, really fast. So I got my certified copy of my birth certificate, went all the way back to the post office, and it was like I was there for maybe like 5 more minutes, and they're like, all right, you'll see your passport and your birth certificate in 4 to 6 weeks. That's all done. So now all I have to do is wait until June, and I will be traveling. But anyway, that's all I really had for you guys today. It was just like a little update. I don't know when this is going to be uploaded. I have obviously a lot of editing to do here, and I hope the people who are watching this, I know I'm pretty boring. At least some of the videos I'm pretty boring, but I'm not really like that in person. I get a little crazy and hyper and whatnot when I get comfortable with something, mostly with people. So eventually I'm sure my videos will get a little better as time progresses and as I make them. There may be varying lengths between when I make a video because of work and other things that I'm dealing with right now, but I promise I will try to keep up with it if anyone is out there watching. So I guess that's it. I will see you guys sometime soon.